Greetings, greetings, shalom, habari, mambo. Thank you for tuning in. This is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect. I am in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I'm on the continent of Africa. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Decided to do a quick live because I wanted to share a few tips and pointers for those who are interested in repatriating back to Mama Africa. I wanted to kind of step outside a little bit and show you the view. But yeah, if those who are interested in repatriating and or visiting the continent, I would like to do a quick video to give you a few pointers or a few tips that I've learned since being here. It has been 2 years that I have been living in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. This is Diaspora Connect. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all my faithful subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for your viewership. Thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. And share this video with those who are interested in repatriating and or visiting the continent of Africa. Thank you for tuning in. This is a very impromptu live, but I just wanted to share a couple of pointers and tips for those who are interested in repatriating back to Mama Africa, the diaspora who are dispersed during the transatlantic slave trade to the four corners of the earth. Those in particular who are interested in repatriating, coming back home to Mama Africa, there are a couple of tips that I wanted to provide for you. Just things, some pointers that you should know. There are many people who are giving pointers and tips, so I wanted to do the same thing, give a few tips that would be helpful or beneficial for you, for those who are wanting to repatriate and or to come back home to Mama Africa. Some of the tips and pointers that I could provide to you would be, well, the first one is I repeat, do not send any money here if you are living in the West. If you are wanting to repatriate, if you want to relocate, I repeat, do not send any money if you are living in the West and you're interested in repatriating back home to Mama Africa. Do not send any money ahead. Wait until you arrive. Come for a visit. Now, if you have like a relative, a husband, a child, a spouse that is coming and you can trust them, then, that's different. But just strangers sending money to locals and or diaspora is not the best idea, in my opinion. So yeah, please don't do that. Don't send money ahead until you arrive, because you cannot always trust people to do what they are supposed to do or what you want them to do with the money, right? So please don't do that. Another thing is be careful who you trust. Be very careful. Now, these are just some tips that have come to my mind recently. Some things that I would have wanted people to tell me when I was coming, just so you'll have an idea of the atmosphere and the climate of being here. So yeah, so don't send money ahead of time unless you have come. Don't trust strangers to do what they're supposed to do with your money. Yeah, don't trust even people you know, because there are some diaspora as well as locals that are not necessarily do not necessarily have your best interests at heart. So please be careful when you are sending money ahead if you are not here. If you are not here, especially if you want to buy land, if you want to invest in businesses, companies, if you want to buy land, if you want to partner and do business, you need to be here physically. Don't trust other people to do that, because that's how people lose money. That's how people get scammed and stuff. So do not send money ahead. Now, if you are signed up with an organization or agency that is helping you. So, for example, in Zambia, there's the Gobedia organization where they assist the diaspora in the West who are interested in coming back and repatriating back to Mama Africa. They assist you in repatriating back here. So, in that instance, you pay a certain membership fee, and then, you go for a tour, and then you pay to get land cleared or stuff like that. But if you need other things while you're there, I would recommend you do those things yourself. Like, you pay for your own accommodations, your own transportation, stuff like that when you purchase furniture and you're looking for like high ticket items like vehicles and furniture and stuff like that, I would recommend you do that yourself. Research, ask questions, because all throughout the continent we are considered rich. It does not matter where you go on the continent. You're going to be overcharged and you're considered to be rich, that you have loads and loads of money, but you don't all the time. Some people do, but a lot of people don't. So they just see us that way. So that being the case, wherever you go on the continent, make sure that you are wise with your spending and how you spend it. You know, you have to be mindful of this. Mamba! So you have to be very mindful of this, because a lot of people get into situations that are not ideal, and they get into financial bonds and agreements with people, and people make promises that they don't keep. So this is something that you need to understand. That I know a lot of us are happy to be here. We're happy to get away from the West, and we're happy to come back home to Mama Africa. But in the process, don't think that everyone on the continent sees you as a brother or sister, because all of them don't. A lot of them do, but all of them don't. They see you as an opportunity. So just know that you're seen as an opportunity, and you must walk circumspectly. You must walk as wise. You must be have discernment, and just be very watchful and aware. Even if you're happy and you're like, oh, my brothers and sisters, everyone does not see you that way. So just be aware of that when you do decide to come. Even with us as diaspora, many of us are here on the continent, and I've been in Tanzania for 2 years, so I've experienced this, that we're here, and sometimes we see one another as an opportunity. So we're trying to stay, and we're looking for ways that we can make income and earn revenues. So you have to be aware of that. Just be aware of who you deal with, especially if you want to buy land, you want to create a business, if you want to partner with people. And that's these are tips throughout the continent. Some things that you should do throughout the continent. It does not matter which country that you decide to repatriate to on the continent. This applies to every single one of them. We are seen as an opportunity. So just be aware of that. Don't send money ahead. If you're in the West, come, see stuff, meet people, gauge how you feel, pray, so you'll be you'll do business with the right people, that you won't be taken advantage of, that you won't be overcharged. And even if you are coming under an organization such as Zambia, you still have to be aware, because you can still get overcharged. There could be an opportunity even in that country. Even though you're under an organization, others can do that too. So just make sure that you separate business from personal, if you know what I mean. Business from personal. Some stuff you do under an organization, and some stuff you do on your own. You have to do your own research. It's always best to partner with a diaspora who's already living in that country. Reach out to them. Not partner, I'm sorry. It's always a good idea to reach out to a diaspora that's living in that country, so they can give you pointers, and they can give you tips on how you should move, who you should talk to, what you should do business with, where you should go for the best prices. It's always good, because most of us, we are going to share with you our good connections, right? So yeah, but I wanted to just do this video because this was on my heart this week. I've been seeing and hearing a lot of things going on the continent in terms of diaspora. Everybody's trying to make money off us. Everybody's trying to everybody's trying to benefit from us being here. So in the process, you make sure you get what you need. Even if you share your resources, make sure you get what you need. Make sure you know that you are an opportunity for a lot of people. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure that you do know that, and you're aware that you're seen as an opportunity no matter where you go. They think you're rich, you're a money bank, you can always get money. So just be aware of that when you move here. I mean, whether, online, you really shouldn't be doing anything online. Don't send anybody any money online. Please don't do that, y'all. Please don't do that. I've heard recently that some people are doing that. Don't send anybody any money online. Come here physically. See that everything is real. See that the land is real. The organization is real. See the people are real. Visit, and then decide when you arrive how much you want to invest. But don't invest money and send money and you're in the West and you haven't even been to the continent at all. Don't do that because you can get scammed and you can lose your money. I don't care if it's even if it's a diaspora, because a lot of the diaspora, which the ones who have left to come here to the continent, they are trying to benefit off of the people in the West as well coming. They're running for their lives. They're trying to get out of Babylon, and then some people are benefiting from their fear or them running, coming here. So please be aware of that. Don't send any money to anyone online, okay? Don't do that. Wait till you come for a visit. If you send a relative, that's one thing. You send a relative, a husband, a child, a cousin, a sister, brother. Hi, I don't have anything. It's a cat meowing, y'all. It's a cat meowing. So, yeah, so just don't do that, because that was just in my mind and my heart to share with my brothers and sisters in the West. So, yeah, so I just wanted to just do this quick video. It wasn't going to be very long. I just wanted to share these things because they were on my heart, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff being here in Tanzania 2 years and living on the continent and just meeting different diaspora and meeting different people and experiencing different things. I've been hearing a lot lately about people sending money. Y'all be careful, be careful, be careful, because so many people have been taken advantage of when they have done that. And so, just be careful who you trust. Be mindful. Just come visit and see that everything is legit before you invest a lot of money, okay? All right. I'm not going to make this video too long. I just wanted to share that because it was on my heart. Yeah, so just know that when you come, just have that mindset. I'm going to be an opportunity for people. I'm coming to the continent because majority of the people on the continent I would say majority are your income is under yours. So you come in at like maybe middle class or upper class. Even in America, if you're a lower income, you still have more than the average on the continent. So you're going to be seen as an opportunity. We get it, but be smart. You have to move in such a way. We can't move like you move when you're in America, because it's different. Here you're going to move differently in terms of your resources. Even though it's cheaper, you tend to spend more. So that too you have to keep in your mind. You can't look at things in that currency for that country. You look at things in you can't look at USD in that country. You have to look at the currency in that country. Whatever the currency is, the conversion rate, you calculate that. Don't say, oh, it's only so-and-so in USD. It's only so-and-so. And you tend to overspend when you do that. Have to look at the currency in that country. So T shillings here, Kwacha in Zambia, look at that currency. Don't say, well, it's only this into changing everything to USD. Because it's funny, because when a lot of the continental Africans work with us, they always quote us USD. And so I understand they do that because we don't know the kwacha, but we don't know the currency exchange rate so well. We're just learning it. But don't let them quote you in USD. They need to quote you in whatever currency it is in that country. So in Tanzania, they need to quote you T shillings. And in Zambia, they need to quote you kwacha. In South Africa, they need to quote you rands. So, yeah, don't let them quote you USD, because it's going to always be more. And then by them quoting you USD, you'll say, oh, that's not a lot, but they can benefit. They can up it. They can up the price if they quote you USD. So don't get the USD out your mind when you decide to travel the continent, and focus on their currency. Make sure you know the exchange rate and you compare. And you be kind of strict with that. Because even just going out to eat and the basic stuff that we do on the continent, from shopping and just basic stuff, we tend to overspend. We don't have to spend that much. Like, we don't have to get the brands that we're used to in the West. We can get local brands. We can buy local. We don't have to do Oreos. We can do cookies, but we can do local cookies. We don't have to spend as much. So if you start in your mind when you first get here, especially if you're repatriating, you start with that mindset and keep your expenses low. Cut down immediately. Don't wait 6 months until you spent too much and be like, I need to cut back. Start off on the low, because you're going to be like visiting, staying in hotels, eating out and different stuff. So keep your food costs low, because you don't want to spend a lot for food when you got to eat 2 or 3 times a day and you buying it every day. That adds up. If you cook, that's great, because you can save a lot of money. So, yeah, I wanted to do this, some pointers and tips for those who are interested in repatriating and or visiting the continent of Africa. These tips can transcend through any country. So it applies to any African country, and there are 54. So just know, as a foreigner, as an American with that accent, you're going to be an opportunity for most people. Just know that whenever you do business, whenever you partner with people, whenever you want to buy land or anything like that, just know you're going to be an opportunity. Get quotes for more than one person. So if you say you want to buy land, right? Ask about 3 or 4 locals that may know someone who bought land. I mean, by how much would that be? Just so you can gauge the local price, so you can compare it to what you've been quoted. Because of course you're not going to pay the local price all the time. You're going to get the Mzungu price or the higher price. But if you could get some quotes, you can narrow it down and get an idea of what's too much and what's if they overcharge you too much. So that's another way you can find out if you're being overcharged, like drastically. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to do this video. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to point you to or tell you about. That's it for now. It's just disturbing me because I've been hearing a lot of stories and I've been seeing a lot of things online about people sending money and all that stuff to people. Why so many people say yes. Hey, Reggie, grace and peace. Yeah, everybody wants us to come. Let me tell you something, you guys. Wherever we go, money follows us. As diaspora, wherever we go, money follows us. It's not the fact that we're all rich. We're rich, but as a collective, we are. As a collective, so we follow one another. So if one person comes, then it's going to be word of mouth. It's going to spread like wildfire, and then everybody's going to start coming, and that's a lot of money for that country. So everybody sees us as an opportunity, and I'm just saying they do. So opportunity to make money, even if they have a business, and even if they're helping us. Come on now, even if they're helping us, they still see us as an opportunity because they can still make a lot of money off of us. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that and just keep that in your mind when you come here, when you talk to people, when you're looking for different countries. We are seen as an opportunity in every country. There's not one that I have heard that we haven't been overcharged or seen as an opportunity because they think we're rich. So of course they want to do business. Everybody's running to do business with us because they know wherever we go, the money will follow. The resources will follow. Everywhere we go, even when we were in Egypt, back in the biblical days, Egypt was the most powerful, like America. We're in America. Everywhere we go, the economy is I mean, it builds up. So everyone knows that. Everyone on the continent knows that. That's why we're always an opportunity. But you have to know that. So when you come, don't be caught unaware. Don't be caught unaware. Just know that people see you that way. It's all right to be nice. Dada, kaka, hey, how you doing? But don't be taken advantage of for the niceness, because people on the continent are very nice. They're very sweet. They're very kind and seem very trusting. But there's another side to some that they can fake it really, really good. Just like Mzungu them can fake it really good when they don't like you. They fake like they do. You know, a lot of times we can see through it. But even here, they can be nice, sweet, but they are out to your opportunity for them. So just know that, and just don't get offended and upset, but just be aware of it, and then you move accordingly. Be smart about it and move accordingly. You be strict with your finances. You question everything. You question everything, even if it's an organization that's helping you. You question the fees that they're charging for what, when. Just everything, just to keep your money tight. Keep from being an opportunity for people, because they're looking for the come up. They come up because of us. Every country, whenever we go to a country, they come up because of us. Ghana, Tanzania did too, but they didn't acknowledge it was the African Americans. They say a rise in American businesses. Who was coming here mainly in 2020 during COVID? Was Black Americans. Okay, so it was us. Not only Black Americans, but Black diaspora was coming here. All those who were dispersed during the transatlantic slave trade, bringing resources. So this country improved and was blessed because of our presence. But we were really never acknowledged, and it's all good because everybody's not going to acknowledge us. But we just need to know this. So when we come here with our resources, we move accordingly. We check everything. We double check. We connect with our brothers and sisters. Find some who have integrity, who are honest and not trying to beat you out your money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it just was disturbing me, y'all. It was disturbing me that I'm seeing and hearing a lot of things going on, which everybody is calling us back. Everybody, come home, come home. You know you're going to make money. They know they're going to make money off us too, y'all. So we got to be aware we get what we need. Also, make sure, you bring your resources, but you make sure you get what you need, and make sure that you're not caught unaware, and you're not going to be an opportunity for some. So many of us have come to Tanzania and been taken advantage of and went back with nothing. So many of us, and it's really sad. It's thousands of us. And so now we have to move differently when we come here. We can't fall for the okey doke like we did last time. So all these get rich quick schemes that they got to get us here, we have to be aware of all these get rich quick schemes to get us in any country, to be honest. So yeah, if they promising something, you go, you check it out, you look at it, you pay for what they are promising you at that rate. You make sure you check and you double check, and then you pay your money, and then you move accordingly. Don't be an opportunity. Okay? So yeah, I just wanted to do this quick live because I've been hearing so many stories, and it's been disturbing me, y'all. And I've been even done like that. I haven't been like taken advantage of, like, scammed or anything like that, but I've been overcharged a lot for everything. So I mean, and it's everywhere I go. So people try you. You have to know. You have to have your Uber apps and your Ulindo apps, and when they try to charge you for transportation overcharge, you could be like, wait a minute. Uber says this, Ulindo says this, Bolt says this. These are your apps, your transportation apps. You can compare it to the price that they are quoting you. So you have to walk circumspectly, and you have to know these things to save you money, okay? And then also, when you do travel and you want to visit these different African countries, make sure you can cook, because it saves you a lot of money. When you eat out, it's like it adds up. Like, think about it. You're going to eat 2 or 3 meals a day, and you're paying for, 2 or 3 meals a day for several people, if not just yourself, and it adds up in a month. So try your best to cook as much as you can. If you can't, then go to local restaurants where they don't charge any more than 6 or 7,000 shillings, $2 or $3 to eat. Don't spend a lot on food, because that's where a lot of money goes, on food and trying to eat like you're in the West. Those meals will cost you a lot. Try to do local meals, because it's a lot less cheaper when you come to the continent. So, yeah. Yup, carry a calculator. That's what I do. Actually, your phone. Like, if you can use your calculator on your phone to calculate your currency, pull it out. Don't be afraid. Pull your calculator out whenever. Now, when you're in certain stores, they're not going to overcharge you. It's mainly when you're on the street. If you go to local restaurants and if you get local stuff on the street. But when you purchasing big ticket items, that's when you have to have a local with you. You have to be very careful, like washing machines, furniture, cars, stuff like that. That could be a little tricky, but you can still do it. You'll know how much the conversion is in that currency in that country. Don't let people quote USD. If they hear you speak English, you'll say, how much is that? And they'll tell you in USD, and you tell them, no, say the currency. Say no in T shillings. Say no in kwacha. Say no in rand. Whatever country you in. Say no, I want the price for in that currency. Don't give me USD, because it's going to always be more if they quote you USD. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to end this live. I just wanted to, it was on my heart, and I want to do this live so I could share it with you guys, for those who are interested in coming for a visit and or repatriating anywhere on the continent of Africa. This is across the board. I've noticed that we have these issues everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, people are trying to overcharge us. Everywhere we go, we have opportunity. And everybody's calling now, oh, come, because they know what kind of money they can make from us. Not that they welcome us and they want us here, but they know the kind of money that they can make off us. So you got to be aware of that. Don't send money online to people. Don't send money. I don't care if it's a diaspora. Don't send them money to do anything for you. You come here and you do it in person, okay? All right, so I'm going to end this live. I just wanted to do this because it was disturbing me, y'all. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this live, and I'll do another video in the next couple of days. I wanted to do it outside to give a different view. For some reason, my camera, my phone looks very cloudy when I do videos. It's not as clear, so I don't know why. Thank you, you too, Reggie. I don't know why, but anyway, sorry about that. It's a little cloudy looking to me. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to do another live in a couple of days, or maybe a video. Yeah, rewind. I need to clear my lens. I thought I cleared my lens. I thought I wiped it off, and it's still cloudy. It's still like real cloudy looking. I'll try it again. I don't know what I could do. But anyway, I'm going to end this live, and I'll do another video in the next couple of days. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Diaspora Connect. This is Wanda. I'm on the continent of Africa. Been living in Dar es Salaam for 2 years, and I have experienced a lot. I have gained a lot of knowledge and experience that I want to share with you. I do travel consultations. If you're interested in visiting and or repatriating to the continent, please hit me up. I have a lint-free cloth for my glasses that I'm trying to use, but I thought I used it. But I'll keep trying. I don't know what's going on. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and I want to say shalom, salama, and peace, family, and see you in the next video, okay? All right.